Namaste. So, welcome to session 3 cost accounting class. And the topic is reconciliation of cost and financial accounts. And today we shall discuss and solve problem on reconciliation of profits when both profits of cost and financial accounts are given. So we have varieties of problems in this reconciliation of profits. Sometimes they give profits of both the accounts. Sometimes they may not give both the profits, or they may give one of the profits and you have to find out another profit. Or sometimes they may give loss as per cost account or loss as per financial account as a base to be taken while solving this reconciliation. So today in this session, I'll be solving problem when both the sets of accounts profits are given. I'm Dr. Uma B. Pujar, Assistant Professor of Commerce, Government First Grade College and PG Center, Dharwad. So this is the problem. Let us solve a simple problem here. That is, prepare a reconciliation statement from the following. Profit as per cost accounts is rupees 34,600. Profit as per financial books rupees 40,600. Interest debited in financial books 1,600. Over absorption of overhead in cost accounts rupees 17,600. Preliminary expenses written off rupees 2,400. Undervaluation of opening stock in cost accounts rupees 2,800, and finally overvaluation of closing stock in cost account rupees 4,800. So students, I'm going to give you some hints before solving this problem. So here in this problem they have given profits of both the accounts. You can take profit as per cost account as base. As I said in my earlier session, you have to follow some rules which the items are to be added and what items are to be deducted should be carefully done. And if you take profit as per financial accounts as base, the whole format will be reversed. So be careful while taking the profit as base. It is very important point. If you take cost, profit, the whatever items to be added and whatever items to be deducted are to be done very carefully. Let us see the hint. So when profit as per cost account is taken as base, you can see here in the right side, when we take profit as per cost account, these are the few items which we have going to add, and these are the items which we are going to deduct. So as I said earlier, when you take profit as per cost accounts, all incomes, gains, credits are to be added, and overvaluation of opening stock and overvaluation of absorption overheads, or over absorption or overvaluation of overheads, all overheads in cost accounts should be added, and certain items charged only in certain items or expenses charged only in cost accounts and not in financial account, that item should be added here. And other things under absorption of overheads, all expenses, losses, charges are to be deducted, and undervaluation of opening stock should be deducted, overvaluation of closing stock in cost account should be deducted. So when we come to the problem, you can see here on the left side of the slide. So interest debited in financial books. Interest debited means it is a loss or it is an expenses. So it should be deducted. I have written here in the bracket minus, that is we have to less it. Over absorption of overhead in cost. So that is very first item which we are going to add when we take profit as per cost account as base. That is 17,600 will be added in this format. Preliminary expenses, again it is an expenses, you have to deduct it. Undervaluation of opening stock, you have to deduct it. Overvaluation of closing stock in cost account, you have to deduct it. So only one item we are going to add and other things are be deducted. So let us solve this problem now. Let us prepare reconciliation statement. So this is the reconciliation statement format. The heading is reconciliation statement. Write particulars here and amount. There should be two columns, the inner column and the outer column. So let's solve this problem. Now in this problem, I am taking profit as per cost accounts as base. So profit as per cost accounts. Profit as per cost account. So what's the amount given in the problem? It's 34,600. For this, we are going to add few items, and as per the hints given, there is only one item which we are going to add in this format, that is over absorption of overhead in cost account. Over absorption of overhead in cost accounts. It's 17,600. Since there is only one item to be added, I'm going to take it directly in this column, 17,600. So when we add these two, because there is only one item, we have to add these two. 52,200 will be the total when we add these two. So now for this, we are going to deduct or less few items. As I shown in the hint, what are the items to be deducted are, let's see, the first item is interest debited in financial account. All expenses, all charges, all losses are to be deducted in this format when you take profit as per cost account. That is interest debited in financial account. That's amount given is 1,600. There are more items here to be deducted, so I'm taking in the inner column. And the second point is preliminary expenses written off. Even this is expenses, preliminary expenses. Written off. Amount given is 2,400. And the next item we are going to deduct is undervaluation of opening stock. Undervaluation of opening stock. Opening stock in cost account. So that's amount is 2,800. And finally, the last item which you are going to deduct is overvaluation of closing stock in cost account. Overvaluation of closing stock. Closing stock in cost account. That is 4,800. 4,800. So these are the items given in the problem which we have deducted. When we total it, it comes to 11,600. 11,600. So from this 52,200, we have to deduct this 11,300. So let's deduct and see what will be the total here. So when we deduct, it comes to 40,600. Now what is this? This is profit as per financial account. See, profit as per financial account. When both the profits are given, one of the advantages is that you will come to know whether your answer done is right or wrong. So when you take profit as per cost account as base, the answer will be given in the problem. Profit as per financial account will be known in advance. And when you take this profit as per financial account as base here, then the whole statement will be reversed. That is, whatever items will be added will come down here in deduction column, and whatever you have deducted will go up here in this column, which you are going to add all this. So this is how you solve the reconciliation statement. Let us see, when we take profit as per financial account, how does the statement look like. So let's do it. So this is how the format looks like, which I have already shown you, and I have solved it also. Let us see, when we take profit as per financial account as base, how does the reconciliation statement looks like. Don't be confused. So there is only two ways to be taken: profit as per cost account or profit as per financial account. Already I have solved you and showed you, when we take profit as per cost account as base, what are the items we have to add and what are the items we have to deduct is been shown. Now let us see, when we take profit as per financial account as base. So this is the thing happens when we take, so when you see on the right side of the slide, when profit as per financial account is taken as base, the whole statement will be reversed. So you can see here right side and left side, you can compare here. So when we take cost accounts, profit cost accounts, this will be the points which we are going to add and deduct. When we take profit as per financial account, the format will be reversed. That is, whatever items I have added here will be deducted here. Whatever items I have deducted in this format will be added in this format. This is the very slight difference, but don't get confused. Just you have to stick on to one format and be thorough with that format. And this is how the reconciliation looks like. When we take profit as per financial accounts, four items have been added in that form, in that format, older format. The four items were being deducted, but in this format, four items are being added, and only one item is taken for deduction here. So when you take this as a base, 40,600, answer will be your profit as per cost account. When you take this profit as per cost account as base, answer will be 40,600. It's very easy. So when these two profits are given, the answer will be ready in your question itself. So this is how you solve the problem. You can take any one profit as this. It's left to you. And the next problem is, this is for 15 marks. Prepare a reconciliation statement from the following. The profit disclosed by cost books and financial books were rupees 8,500 and rupees 8,900 respectively. The causes for difference between these profits figure have been ascertained as under. Over recovery of administration overhead in cost books is 1,000. Loss due to obsolescence charge in financial accounts is rupees 300. Loss due to depreciation in stock value rupees 800. Depreciation charged in cost accounts rupees 200. Interest received on investment rupees 200. Income tax paid rupees 400. Bank interest received rupees 500. Stores adjustment credited in financial book rupees 200. Works overhead under recovered in cost rupees 200. So before going to solving this problem, you have to identify those items which you are going to add and deduct. Before going to that, just decide which profit you are going to take as a base. If you take cost base, what are the items to be added and what are the items to be deducted, you have to identify in advance. And if you take profit as per financial account as base, what are the items to be added and what are the items to be deducted are to be identified. It is very important. If one item goes up and down, the whole profit will be different and your answer will be wrong. So let us see the hint here. So when we take profit as per cost accounts, what are the things you're going to add? So over recovery of administration in cost books, that is over absorption of overhead in cost accounts, the very first point which is given in the format. So any overhead which is over absorbed in cost accounts are to be added here. So I have given the hint also here. Loss due to obsolescence, any losses, any expenses, any charges, anything which is debited in financial account are to be deducted. That is 300 will be deducted in this format. Loss due to depreciation, again it is a loss, you have to deduct it. Depreciation charged, charge means again it is a expenses, you have to deduct it. Depreciation charge in cost, okay, depreciation charge in cost account, but not in financial account. It's not in financial account, it's cost account. So it comes under this fifth item. You can see here items charged only in cost accounts. Items charged only in cost account should be added here. So depreciation charge in cost accounts, but not in financial account means that is rupees 200 you have to add it. Interest received, it is an income, you have to add it. Income tax paid, it is an expenses deducted. Bank interest received, again it is an income, you have to add it. Stores adjustment credited, credited means again it is an income, so you have to add it. If it is stores adjustment debited, it will be an expenses, you have to deduct it, but they are given as stores adjustment credited in financial books, rupees 200 should be added to this format when you take profit as per cost account as base. So works overhead under recovered in cost, under recovery will always be deducted in this format. So this is the hint. So when you add and deduct these items to this profit as per cost account, then this will be the answer. You can see here in the column they have given both the profits. Profit as per cost account is 8,500 and profit as per financial account is 8,900. So when you take profit as per cost account 8,500, the things we are added and some items are being deducted, and finally we arrive at profit as per financial account, that is 8,900. So already the answer is known, so that you will be confirmed also whether your answer done is right or wrong. So this is how we solve this problem. So now this, when they give reverse, when you take financial account profit as per financial account as base, you can reverse the format and see the answer. So do it yourself and see whether the answer will be right or wrong. Until then, have a nice time. I'll be meeting you in the next session. Until then, have a nice time. Thank you very much.